Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor, and in today's video we are going to cover this crypto best buy strategy. We are going to do actually technical analysis on Bitcoin, and I will tell you why I think we are almost reached the bottom of this bear market and what is the best strategy that you need to do right now. We are going to do that technical analysis and I will show you the strategy that I want to share. And we are going to compare some charts, different charts that can call the bottom and the top of a bear market or bull market. So with all this information, we are going to know exactly where we are in the cycle and what I recommend you to do. Also, this video will be complementary with this video that I did, how be rich in the next bull run buying now. In this video, you will know the strategy to find out the best crypto assets to buy now. And in today's video, you are going to know the strategy on how to buy them. So with this video, you don't need to see anything else in this year. That will be all for you. You will know exactly what to do. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications. And without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, before going directly to the little of TA first, I want to share with you this video. You need to see it. It's one of my best videos that I did. In this video, I explain exactly how you need to find out what crypto assets buy in this bear market and how to be rich buying now in the next bull run. I will share with you my experience also in that video on how I did it. So it's very important that you see that video and also the video of today until the end. With these two videos, you will know exactly what coins to buy and exactly when and how buy those coins. So with these two videos, you have a complete panorama of what to do right now in the crypto market. And you will be out of stress. You will know exactly what to do, no matter the market conditions. Right now, we are seeing the VLX chart, which is the historical chart of Bitcoin, all the history. And I have three interesting lines that I never saw in any other video right now of analysis. These are multi-year prices of support and resistance. You can see this is from July 2011. Right now, for example, if we take in consideration this green line, this was all the way support on the bear market of 2014 and 15. Also was the bottom on January on 2019, December 2018 here on the bear market of after the bull run of 2017. And it's interesting that also was the resistance until we break and started the bull run of 2020-2021 after the Corona dump. So this line also was support here. You can see all the support that we have before this break to the downside that we are right now. So this green line is actually a multi-year line of support and resistance with very important levels. The next one is the light blue line. This was the top of the bull run of 2011, and you can see how was the resistance in all the chart on all the bear market of 2014-15. This was from January 15 to April 2017, so 2 years almost of this situation, calling the top here, and from here we get the 2017 bull run. And we also come back and tested this line of support on the bear market. So this is incredible how this line coincides over the multiple years. It was the top of this bull run. It was the top of this bear market. It was the bottom, the support of the next bear market. And you can see how actually was also the support after the consolidation of the bear market 2020. We hit bottom here, we recover, and we held support around that area before going up again in the last bull run that you experienced. And right now that line is coinciding almost exactly with the support areas that we are right now. We are almost touching that. So this line will be really hard to break. This will be support, so we could have a couple of weeks above that. I will expect that. So we need to check this line for a mega crash if we go down from this line, which is right now at $29,000. And if we close the candle below that, we probably are going to go below that a couple of weeks, like happened before on the previous bear markets. And in terms of the chart on the most recent time frame, you can see that we still are in this bear flag that started here on the top of November. We created these higher highs and higher lows, and we break it to the downside. The target of that is around $25,000. We reached $26,000 and a half, 27. So the target was almost reached. I'm still expecting a dump, a profound dump, a deep dump, probably until $20,000, because we just break a little bit of market structure, but actually the level here is not $30,000, but is 29 actually, the level that I want to break correctly. So this is a break with all these wicks and support there. And in the last week we went down that, but we recover, and right now we have a wick touching that level again. So I really want to see a weekly candle below 29, and I think from there we can go to $20,000. Of course, there's no guarantee of these targets. So in this strategy, you will see why below $30,000, you need to start buying crypto. There's no BS on that, and there's many things in the chart indicating that. If I put the triple moving average, this is the 50, 100, and 200 moving average. The 200 is the most important one. It call it the bottom on all the bear markets. So if you are looking what to see, just let me remove the other lines that I was showing before, so we don't have too many things in the chart. You can see that this was the bottom of 2015. This was the bottom 2018. This was the bottom of 2020. Actually, you can see that the close of the candles was almost there in the support area, even if we have the wicks. So in the history of Bitcoin, the 200 weekly moving average has been the bottom of all bear markets. We almost hit it at 26. Right now it's at 22. So I will be expecting, like many other bear markets, some touch at that level. And at that level, I will be buying most of all my cryptos. This doesn't mean that we need to go there, but historically has been the case, so we are expecting that. Also to the upside, we have the 100 moving average at $36,000, and you can see all the weekly candles that we have in red. So I could expect some relief rally here to $36,000 before going down again. That will be no surprise for me. But in order to be bullish, we need to be above $37,000. We need to have support above the 100 moving average on the weekly time frame. Because each time that we went above that, it was after the bear market. Never happened before that. So we probably could have some resistance at that level and go down. So that will be the red line here. But if we go back above that and held support, that will be the end of the bear market, according with all the previous cases of bear markets. So moving above the 100 weekly moving average means that the bear market is over, according with the historical data. But a touch and resistance could happen, because we already have many red candles here on the weekly time frame. And to the downside, we have the 200 weekly moving average to actually buy the most load of Bitcoin or crypto that you want. But the range that we are right now is the perfect range to buy crypto. Also, you know that I mentioned the Gaussian channel in all my videos. This is a weekly also Gaussian channel. Each time that we were below the Gaussian channel, it was the best time to buy Bitcoin at crypto in all the bear markets. So you don't need to buy at the bottom exactly. Chasing the bottom is not a good strategy. You will lose the train. You will be waiting Bitcoin at $19,000, and that could never happen. So you need a strategy to be out of the market, the daily movements of the market. So buying what the Gaussian channel on the weekly time frame tell you to buy is always a good strategy. You can see that here. Even if you bought here, here, or here, in the next bull run, you were completely with many X's on your portfolio. The same happened here with this bull run, and actually with the best bull run that we had last year. Doesn't matter where you buy at these levels. You don't need to catch the bottom. And right now we are below the level of the Gaussian channel. So from $34,000 right now is a very good opportunity to buy crypto. The one thing to mention here is that usually in the previous bull market we have the Gaussian channel in red, but in 2020 was very quickly the dump and the recovery that we didn't have read in the Gaussian channel, and that could also happen in this bear market. We don't see yet a bearish, the red one on the Gaussian channel weekly time frame, and that could not be the case. If that happened, we probably will have like 6 to 1 year of bear market, but if not, could be something quickly like in 2020, and you will not have too many opportunities to buy on the dip there. So even if I am targeting a $20,000 to $25,000 target yet to buy more crypto, I would recommend you to start my strategy after seeing this video, because maybe this bear market, it will be quickly like the one on 2020, and if you don't bought in these levels, 3 weeks after you will be waiting $4,000 again, and that never happened again. So be sure to follow the Gaussian channel on the weekly time frame. And if we see some charts that marking tops and bottoms of the crypto space, actually Bitcoin, that will give you a very good clue where we are in the cycles on the big time frame. So this is a 200 weekly moving average heat map. This marks the distance between the 200 moving average on the weekly, which is what I already covered. So when we are blue and near the line here, it's usually a bottom of the market, and we are red is the peaks that we are helping. We didn't help a peak the last bull run, so that was the first time. All the YouTubers, we were waiting that peak, never happened. But we are in a zone of buying territory. We are near the 200 weekly moving average, and we are with the dot on blue. So this is indicating already a buy zone. Then we have this tool. This is the Bitcoin investor tool, the 2-year moving average multiplier. Like the title says, use the 2-year moving average to mark these two lines. So above the red one usually are the peaks of the bull runs. Never happened in the last one. But below the green line usually marks all the bottoms, the best part to buy in a bear market. And you can see that if I zoom here, we are already there. We are below this green line, so this means that we need to be buying crypto right now. This is for Bitcoin, but Bitcoin represents the crypto market in general, so the altcoins are also in a good moment right now to buy. So according to this tool, we are already in that zone. The Pure Multiply also marks this. I will not explain each of these in detail. You can go to lookintobitcoin.com to see proper information about what they mean, but it will take too much time in this video. So basically, when we are inside this green rectangle, is a buy opportunity, and usually it's marking the bottoms of the bear market, like you can see here, also here 2014. We are near that. We didn't enter yet, but we are almost there in a buy zone. So according to this, we need to wait a little bit, but we are very close to that. We have the golden ratio multiplier. This uses the Fibonacci number and extensions, so I really like this indicator. Again, below this golden zone, golden line, it's usually the best time to buy Bitcoin and crypto, and you can see that we are already from a lot of time below that. So we are expecting that this is a buy zone right now according to this chart. Bitcoin logarithmic growth curves. This is also the same. This is marking all the different areas of support and resistance. We have the peaks on the upper line. We have the lows on the lower line of all the bear markets. And you can see here, this is 2018, this is 2020. And right now we are below that line. Actually, we are lower in this chart than in 2018. Not as much lower 2020, but this is a very interesting buying zone according to this chart. Also, the realized hodl ratio is not marking a buy zone, but we are going down into that area. The same with the net unrealized profit loss. We are not yet there on the capitulation zone, but we are near. So you can see how all these indicators that I am showing to you are marking that we are already in a buying zone, like this one for example, or that we are very near to the buy zone. So because we don't know exactly when to buy and when to sell, we use average prices. And the other indicator, of course, is the Fear and Greed Index marking an 8, one of the lowest in all the time in history of Bitcoin. You can see here we are at 8. The previous times that we were that low, It was August 2019 on that bear market. You can see there has not been much lows here. This was March 2020. Actually, we're on a 9 there. So this is actually a lifetime opportunity to buy crypto. So what is my strategy right now? According to everything that I show you, you need to do cost dollar average. There are not better strategy to buy crypto than that on these periods of bear market. So let's say that you want to buy these 4 coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Link, and Vechain VET. So you want to buy at these levels to be rich in the next bull run. That is what I mentioned on this video. Please watch it. And if you are liking all this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notifications so you can follow all these important charts, all this important information to this tumultuous time where you need to buy crypto for your next opportunity in the bull run. So let's say you already find this is your best chance with this crypto, and let's say that you have $3,000 to invest on this bear market. So you define that you want to put more in the more safe coins. So you put 1K in Bitcoin, 1K in Ethereum, $500 in Link, $500 in BET. So how is the cost dollar average works? The idea of this strategy is that you don't worry on trying to catch the bottom. Instead, you implement this to be as near as possible of the bottom prices. So Bitcoin right now is at $29,800. And what you need to do, I will do an example only with Bitcoin, is that you divide your money, the money that you want to invest, in 3, 4, or 5 batches. You need to decide about that. And increasing your investment on each level to the downside. So let's say that you put a buy order of $100 of your $1,000 on Bitcoin right now at $29,800. So you already lock up that amount. Then you set another buy order for $200. This is the double. You don't need to actually use the double, but it's a good way to illustrate this. And you put another level of Bitcoin of support and resistance that maybe you can see in the chat. So you put another at 26,300, and you set a third buy order of $400 of Bitcoin at 22,100. And lastly, you put a buy order in case a week pass of the $300 of Bitcoin at 18,400. So with this, you coverage the price from the price where we are right now to the most possible bottom of crypto. This is maybe not the case. We may never get this target, but that doesn't matter. That is why you divide your investment in different batches. So if the bottom ends up of being 25K, so it will be after these 2 orders trigger, you at least invested a 30% of what you wanted, and you didn't miss the train. So that is important. The important thing here is don't miss the train. If you're waiting for a $20,000 Bitcoin, that may never reach. So it's not a good strategy just trying to guess the bottom and buy it all on one level. And if the bottom ends up being 70K, so below the last time that you bought, your average price end up being $24,000. So the difference is $5,000 between the bottom and where your average price. But you started to buy at $29,000, but your average price ends up being 24. So you did it really good. You low back your buying pressure, your buying entry at 24, so $5,000 less than that. And the majority of your investment was put at those levels, so you really did it super great on this. And in the next bull run, if Bitcoin goes to 100K, you will not care if you bought at $70,000 on the proper bottom or $24,000. There's no difference at that moment. The only difference is right now because you are so attached to the daily movements prices on Bitcoin and crypto space, and you freak out and you are part of the herd. And we don't want that in my channel. So we want to be a strategist. This is like a chess game. So you need to make your strategy worth it. Cost dollar average is the best strategy that you can apply right now when we are near a bottom area. So imagine that you started to buy here, 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 and here on this bear market. How you will feel when you are at $60,000. You will be amazing that you did that. The same here. So right now it's the same thing. We need to pay attention and do that strategy about these levels already. Well guys, that is all for this video. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get the notification, and be sure to look this video again if you already watched it. This will help you a lot besides the current video. So with these two videos you are going to be ready to look the coins that you want and buy them in a proper way. Besides that, you just need to see the show and everything what will happen on crypto and stocks and everything. You cannot do anything else that secure your investment and be cool about all that. Well, I will see you in the next video. Bye.